Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez. And have you done anything out of pity? Maybe hold a hand, give a kiss, go on a date? What about have sex? Ooh, we're gonna get into it. But first, I need a drink. Hal, what do you got?
This is our Teeling Small Batch Jungle Bird for you.
Ooh, it looks delicious. Tastes delicious too. And we're about to get into some delicious conversation with my friends on the couch. We're talking pity pleasing. So let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, let's see if this crew has done any pity pleasing, shall we? We've got Serenity here.
Hi.
We've got Carter back in here. We've got Majesty.
Hello.
And of course, our favorite zaddy, Scott Shunk. All right, so pity pleasing. Have we ever pity pleased?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, so we're all definitely pity pleasers here.
Most definitely.
Sure.
Okay, are we to this day pity pleasing?
Most
No,
definitely.
no.
I am 25-8.
Okay, so the ladies are no longer pity pleasing and the men?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Why?
I'm definitely still doing
All right,
it.
talk to me. Why are we pity pleasing still?
Well, I don't know. You lead.
Presently, right now, you know, I'm a exotic entertainer, so with my job, just coming in, you know, close proximity with a lot of women, typically, you know, it's out of, you know, financial advance for me on my end. So, you know, I'm trying to get some money out of the situation. So typically, that's the leading.
But would you consider that pity or just smart financially?
Both.
Both?
Because majority of the time, sometimes I really wouldn't even talk to some of these women who I'm really like conversing with. I'm an entertainer, so I travel all around the world stripping and dancing and entertaining. So it's a lot of different women who are coming, talking about what they can offer and what they can do and different things. They approach me like that, so it's kind of like I'm just like, okay, you know,
Let's see,
show me your best hand.
What's it about then?
Yeah.
Are you actually dating anyone, Carter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Seriously,
dating.
monogamously.
Yeah.
Situation.
We have fun monogamously, but we definitely have fun. I'll say that we have fun.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we have fun.
Scott,
Yes.
are you pity pleasing today?
I don't know if I can't think of the most recent example of it, but there are certainly situations. I adore women. Like women, you know, it's like I have a
You
lot.
sound like you backtracking my.
I have a lot of skill sets in this world, but as even my mother eventually said, she said, but man, women are really your skill sets, son. And so there's a lot of times when I'll be in the company of a woman or I'll be with someone and the friendship will blah, blah, blah. And at some point, I'm so far down the trajectory that it's like, it's going to happen, you know? And it's like, and you know, there's like you know, like you just said, there's like not a lot of guys look like me. You know, this may be it for her. I'm gonna, you know, I should probably.
Hey, come on, man.
I know.
Have y'all seen the guys
Zaddy's
out
ratings
here?
just went down.
Have y'all seen the guys out here, man? Like I said, a lot of dudes be nasty. They don't even go get no manicures and no pedicures. I talk to different men about this, and it's like a foreign thing to them. They don't know what it is. Like,
I'm gonna make y'all take off your shirts then and see what y'all really packing.
oh, let's do that.
Now come on, lift up your
Right
shirt.
now?
Let me see.
Oh, they want to see that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, they
All
want
right,
to see.
and your zipper's open, FYI.
Oh, hold on. Let's not do it for the TV.
Okay. All
There we
right.
go.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be pity pleasing them. All right. Sit down. All right, ladies. Y'all haven't been able to talk.
We're gonna have to let you
Y'all
tell
haven't
us
been able to
sit
talk,
down.
ladies. So when it comes to pity pleasing, how do you define pity pleasing? Is it saying yes to a date? Is it kissing, or is it straight having sex?
Okay, so I'm curious. That's not. If I'm pity pleasing you, you're not kissing me. That's not happening. So more so, my pity pleasing is like last resort. So like, if I don't have like options, like, you know, oh my God, I'm so horny, I just wanna, you know, and I call this one and he's like, or you know, doesn't answer or something, and then you know, you have your option too, and then they're doing whatever it is they're doing, and then you're like, dang, but I know this person, I know he'll come over. You know, but it's
like a
dude,
guarantee.
Yeah, but you really don't want him to come over. But you know, if you ask him, he's gonna come.
Okay.
So
So
is
they're
that pity pleasing, or is that the last person on the booty call?
Right.
But that's pity.
Pity
Yeah.
pleasing to him.
It's pity because I'm
he
pitying
wants
you. Like
already, and she's just
I know you
antagonizing
want,
it,
like I
basically.
know you want, it, and I'm just
Okay, all right.
like settling in
Slightly
the,
different.
I definitely have that.
you
type
know, that for the sex. Like you want to spend time with me. I wanna
but
have
you
sex.
want to get an orgasm. So it sounds like there seems
trade
like
for
a
trade.
quid pro quo there.
Yeah, but it's still pity because I would never want to.
Like if they were
if
pursuing
they would
you,
have
you
answered,
would say no.
if that first person would have answered, I would never text you.
Gotcha. Majesty, what about you?
I would say mine's is somewhat like that, but not really recently. It's more of like, in general, I would just always be like, okay, I would link with somebody and it'd be like, okay, we're progressing. And it's like, okay, through the end of the night, I'm like, they would do something, just like the slightest thing to turn me off. It's like, do I still want to try? Because, you know, I'm a very much size queen. So like, if I feel like the dick might be worth me like taking the chance, I just might take the chance. And most of the time, it's like kind of out of pity because it's like, okay, we already talked about it, and I don't want to like backtrack on what I said because it's like, then I.
Because you've already talked a big game.
Yeah, that's why I don't talk game no more. I just,
You don't learn. You don't
I'm
learn.
an action person. I just shut up.
Also, you'll never be
just
able to
shut up.
have sex with another person like me again.
Yeah, like I'm just a
that's
blessing.
not possible.
I'm literally a
So,
blessing that came
if I
in
have
your
sex with you,
life.
congratulations.
And as a size queen, because you brought up size queen, are you a size queen as well?
Absolutely.
Like, I feel like men can surprise you. They
Absolutely.
may not have, they may not look
Yeah.
as beautiful as these two men here, and all of a sudden, they packing.
That's why I said I
So
have.
most
taken
of
that
the unattractive people tend to have bigger, you know.
which is crazy.
So
They're
is that
bigger.
is that a pity?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I would give it pity. I would give it pity because
I would still say pity.
like I still like if I don't want to have sex with you, I don't want to. But if I'm
it's
like,
okay, the day.
you ugly, you know,
put
or
it
like
back
you're
on
not
your head.
attractive to me, I'm kind of like I'm satisfying you
Hold
because
on,
I know
Scott,
you want
Scott,
it.
say what you want to say,
Well, no,
baby.
because it's like most of the guys with big dicks are ugly, so I'm only taking it from behind. With
Yeah,
them.
like I've done that a few times. I've done that a few times.
It's like,
Lord,
it's like,
okay.
can I
Let's
get on
keep the
top?
lights
No,
off.
You stay
just
back
from
there,
behind.
fun boy.
Okay.
You stay back there.
Listen, these people are really getting into it. Listen from behind. Well, you don't fall behind and stay right there, because we'll be right back, baby. Talking about pity pleasing. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about pity pleasing, and we found just the perfect TikTok to jump off this conversation. Check it out.
Ladies, can you all stop having pity sex? If you've unwrapped the package and it is not to your liking, you have the option to say no, thank you, and move on with your life.
All right.
So good.
Hey,
Well,
for
so
real.
good.
What do y'all think?
I agree. My thoughts on it, I definitely just had like, you know, I'm around a lot of women, so they talk to me about these different situations. So it's definitely been a lot of women who've told me like, yeah, it's been situations where the guys pulled out and it just wasn't that, but we're already here, so I kind of was like, you know, let's just, and I'm like, nah, why not communicate with it? Because it's dudes like that with the little peen that's out here got the big head because you done gave him the box out of pity.
Somebody out there loves a small penis.
I mean, somebody
Bonke.
do,
My
but
girl
but
Bonke.
just the situations from what they telling me.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. A lot of
Yeah.
women probably love, you know.
I've
small.
had
But,
times
women be complaining about that. to
where
me.
they've like pulled it out and it wasn't to my liking, but I still was like, you know, let me kind of give it a go, because it might not be.
Might be the motion.
Yeah,
Motion,
like,
as they say.
exactly. So it's not always size, you know. But if it sucks and we're like midway in, I'm like, yeah.
But women know how to
He
make
may be
know how to
sense.
able to-
Women
he
know
may
how to-
be
yeah,
able to
I'm
eat
like,
some
I
pussy,
can't
though.
do this. I'm sorry.
It's like a
I'm
guy
sorry,
that-
I'm not feeling
He
this.
better
It's
make
like
up
a
for
guy
it.
that knows how
100%.
to have sex.
Sorry,
good.
I'm not feeling this.
Women know how to do that too. So it could be small. It could be any size. If the
But
woman actually
definitely,
knows how to have sex,
I'll give it a chance.
the
maybe.
size don't matter.
But there's always that
Yeah.
check, right? Remember we talked
'Cause it's
about
not
the check
really
on that
the
one
dude.
episode?
Hey.
Like,
It's not
like
really-
it's like you sit
Yep.
there, they get it's like you're like, am I okay? Like, oh yeah, you're okay.
Raise sweatband check right quick, or
I'm
just
not doing that no more.
No, just
If you
show
have a small
me.
dick, just stay away
Yeah.
from me. 'Cause
just
at
show
this
you
point,
before.
Just show me. Let me see
no.
it. Can I see it right
It
now?
But what
disappoints me.
what is the right exit strategy for men or women? Like if you're, you know, in the heat of the moment and it's like, oh man, breath is kicking, it smells awful down there, or the size isn't working, or you know, the stroke just ain't it. How do you exit that situation? You're already vulnerable right now.
You
Right.
say, excuse me, I have to go.
Yep.
Get your stuff, and you leave.
I don't want to do
I've
this.
done that
Yeah.
multiple times.
I don't
and
think
that's
there's any comfortable way to do it.
There
is.
But if
There
you
is.
got
Have
if
to
you got to
do it.
get
Have
out of
to do
there,
it.
you got to get out of
Hit
there.
the
You gotta do
And
it.
the moment you think about it, just go ahead and just go to the door. Because at that point, you stay, you just like, And it's making
And it gets worse.
Yeah.
Right, and then it
Every
gets
single time.
awkward, and you
Yes.
can feel
Now
the
y'all
energy.
just locking eyes, and you're like,
But could it be dangerous? I feel like it could be dangerous. Like someone gets upset.
if you're messing with the wrong person, not everybody can take rejection well. Some
Right.
people like, what the? Like, I've seen some people get really upset. But me, I'm still gonna leave. I don't care.
So how many times have y'all stepped out?
Like
Can
out
you
of the
count?
room, just leaving.
Like just saying,
Oh,
I'm sorry, I
man.
can't do this.
Off the hand, out of the lifetime of pity pleasing, I would probably say maybe
Half dozen.
10. Yeah.
In the
I'll
half
say
dozen
10.
range.
I'll say about 10 times.
Okay. That's,
Yeah, I'll say about 10.
That's 6 lives that
So
I
he's
think
saying
I might have
6.
saved. But, you know,
might have saved
well,
or
well,
crushed.
there was less crushing. You're right. I mean, there are many lives that I saved through the actual, consummation of the pity.
Yeah.
I done definitely walked out a couple times. I'm saying 10, but it's probably, man, I done walked out because I don't like uncomfortability. If I'm not comfortable, I gotta go. So it's like,
And your
vibe
dick's
ain't right.
not going to work.
There we go. And then after that, now it really becomes about me because women talk. So if it's a kind of limp, she gonna talk and
Yeah.
tell her girls. And I like good reports about me.
Exactly.
So listen, I'm gonna go ahead.
I have a Yelp page with reviews, man.
See?
You gotta.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got a Yelp page, so we can't be. The hardware has to be,
Yeah.
promising.
No, it's absolute truth right there.
While y'all check out those Yelp reviews, I'm gonna whip these people into shape. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about pity pleasing with this band of pity pleasers. We've got Serenity, Carter, Majesty, and Scott. And wow, y'all are unbelievable. Just walking out on people, don't care. But Scott, during the break, you were saying that this is actually an act of love.
Well, in the instances where there's been actual consummation, where the act has been carried through, I mean, I think it's important to realize it's in some way it's an act of love. It's an act of humanity and kindness. And I don't mean that to sound cocky or ridiculous. I mean, really, you're doing it because you want someone to feel okay.
That is very true. I feel like some people, they might need it. You never know. That might just make somebody whole year just by you telling them
You
and
might have
lying.
saved their life.
And just, yeah, no, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. People tell me all the time, like, I'm an adult entertainer, so when people see my videos, and I'll be really shocked. People tell me all the time, like, oh my God, this just made my whole day. And it makes me really excited because I'm glad that your day got much better when you see my face, because I wish I could see you. I wish I could see you in person and give you a big hug.
Yes, these are the most humble people you've ever met.
Is it their face that they're really paying for? Is it?
No, I'm so serious. Okay, people
that
tell me
almost
all
came
the
off
time.
as an insult, Scott.
The face really sells. The face, then it's the
Absolutely.
personality, then it's the coochie.
Right.
In that order.
It's the
in that
combination.
order.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Carter, Serenity, would you say that it's an act of love, of an act of kindness?
Love? No.
Okay.
Kindness? Yes. Caring? Yes. But you don't have to love somebody to care about them. You know what I mean? So I care about your feelings more so than love.
We're all God's
Yeah.
children, and we need to love each other.
Yeah, I ain't saying I don't. No, I love everyone.
Yeah.
I ain't saying I don't love nobody, but in love or like that real, true love, that's not, no.
No.
It's
Okay.
more so I cared about your feelings or I cared about how you felt. So, I took that in consideration.
Compassion.
Why I, yes,
Exactly.
respectfully.
Compassion.
I agree.
Okay, so we've been focusing mainly on pleasing and the pleasure and sex and whatnot, but what about like going on a date? Someone who maybe wouldn't be your type. You're like, oh, let's see where this goes potentially. No?
She got to pay for it.
Oh
Hey, baby, if you're not my type, you definitely got to come up off it. I'm not going to lie. But other than that, if you my type, then I'm going to invest that time, the monetary value, and things like that, But if
So
she not
you
my
wouldn't
type,
Don't
pity
women
date.
always pay for dates?
Oh my God. Oh no.
Majority-
I can't with this
That's
group.
crazy.
majority of the time. Nah, don't do that. So listen. it's-
Networking.
Yeah, networking. If we could, let's get to networking. So it's the networking on the date. You know what I mean? If she's not really my speed, though, to be quite honest, like I said, I'll probably give her. If she's a sweet girl, to be quite honest, if she's really genuine and sweet, and I feel as though it's really doing something for her, I would definitely go on the date for her and with her, and I think that's more of a pity.
Go on a date for her.
With her.
Yeah, you just said that on purpose.
And for her, yeah.
You said that on
For her
purpose.
feelings. For her feelings, I'll go on a date. If I feel as though she's not really my cup of tea, I definitely, I can humble myself and, go on a few
Majesty, what
pity
about
dates.
And maybe take it back before you were into adult entertainment. Like back when you were
I
a
used
little
to
younger.
be a
maybe-
sugar baby. I'm still a sugar baby on part-time, but
Oh.
full-time sugar baby at the time. And certain sugar daddies, let's just say, they're very much a pity fuck at all times. Our pity date, I've been on plenty sugar daddy pity dates, so that I've been like, why am I out in public with this person? It's not because he's older, it's more because he doesn't even match me. So it's like everybody just staring at us like, why is she with him? Not the age, it's just the looks. So most of the times, my motto is smile and nod. When you at a date that you don't want to be with somebody, you just,
Yeah.
And say,
Right.
all right.
The level
yeah.
of altruism. in
Really?
this
I
group is
know.
No,
amazing,
really,
right?
that's the one. No, really, yeah.
Really?
Then-
really engaged.
I
Oh,
promise
when
you.
you say really, oh,
Yeah.
just like as the follow-up question.
Yeah.
So they
You
can
just don't
keep
pick up your
going.
phone at all. You just
So
make
do you,
sure.
do you talk at all?
You don't really have to. Unless
Until
they
I'm
ask.
spoken to.
Unless spoken.
Yeah. Until directly spoken to at a pity date. Because at that point, I don't want to be here. So
Y'all
I'm
are
just
amazing.
mentally disconnecting myself to just not fully be here.
Okay. Is it
Man, those
easy to
guys.
tell if you're the one being pity pleased?
No
never
one on
been
this
pity
group,
pleased.
no one on this group's gonna know.
I'm not going to say I
never
wish, but I've
experienced
never
that.
experienced
I've never been
that.
pity pleased.
That's what I was gonna say. We gotta get some people on here that's actually been
But I
pity
have
pleased,
witnessed
'cause
somebody else being pity pleased, and it was just like, poor her. I really want to say it, and it's like, it's not my business. One thing about me, I'm about my business, but it's like,
What was
I
going
feel so
on?
bad.
But she's getting $500 an hour. That's what's going on.
No, not even that. We were out at the club, and it was more of like, okay, you got the rich people who were like, they're gonna go for all the people they want first, and it's like, you got one friend that's just like, you invite her because you're really cool with her. Does not saying that, but she's just not up to par as everybody else.
she gonna
so,
choose wrong.
No, not not even choosing wrong.
She's gonna get
She's
chosen last.
literally,
Someone's
yeah,
gonna pick her
yeah,
because they feel
somebody
sorry
just
for
because
her.
they're friends.
Because there was a group of
Yeah.
people and it's the last person and it's
And
her
their
left.
friend is like, oh, well, you can't just leave. You gotta, you gotta be the wingman. So it really was just sad. And I'm like, oh, but like, she seemed like she was having fun. But it was just like, his face was just like,
She had no idea.
The hate mail from this episode is going to be stunning.
It's gonna be stunning. I mean, I'm shooketh and shocketh sitting right here. But listen, I'm gonna quench my thirst with some jungle bird. My guy Hal is behind the bar, and he's gonna teach me how to make this. But cheers to y'all. Thank you for sharing how modest and humble you are with us all. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We were talking pity pleasing earlier, but I am behind the bar now, and it's no pity. I'm here with Hal Brock, who's gonna show me how to make a jungle bird,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
means you're here to do what, baby?
Back that glass up! So we are making this with Teeling Small Batch. So we had this before with the Irish coffees when we came in the winter, but this is gonna be a rum cast finish Irish whiskey. And this cocktail actually usually calls for rum, but we're gonna mix it up. So let's go ahead and do 1.5 ounces of the Teeling Small Batch there.
Ooh,
Just take the top right
I'm the
off.
one making this, FYI, so this is gonna be a straw. All right, here we go.
So,
So
1.5
it-
ounces is
to
the
the
line
line?
right underneath. Yeah, there you
And
go.
I should do it over the glass
You should.
or
Make sure
the
you're not
shaker.
spilling. Perfect.
All right.
And we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of Martini Bitter. Martini Bitter, this is like a bitter orange liqueur. Campari might be something that you've had before that's similar.
I hope
Just
it's
a
this
1/2
line.
ounce right there.
Excellent.
Perfect. We're gonna do 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice. This is gonna give you some tropical to play with those rum raisin notes and that spice that you're gonna get from that Teeling Small Batch. Drop that right in there. And then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of lime juice.
Look at, I'm doing pretty good, Hal. Come
She's
on.
a mixologist
I
now. I'm ready
am
for it.
haven't asked you which side or nothing. I'm just.
And then we're gonna do 1/4 ounce of simple syrup just to make sure we're balancing it. So that's gonna be the line all the way at the bottom.
See, I didn't need
just
help
a
there.
little bit. There you go, you got it. All right, so we can set the jigger down.
Okay.
And we're gonna put this big tin on top of it. Leave it on the bar top. Make it hard. There you go. Perfect.
Make it hard.
So drink. So shake harder. Harder. You can go 2 hands if you need to.
I need to.
There you go.
Oh my God.
You really want to get that air in there because you are changing the texture and the composition of the cocktail when you're
This
shaking.
is like freezing my hand. I feel
Yeah,
like
girl,
I'm gonna get
try doing
stuck.
it 8 hours a night every Friday and
Okay,
Saturday.
no, I'm not
You'll
gonna
be
try
fine.
to do that. Okay.
All right, so I think we're probably good.
Yes.
And
we're
now we want to
frozen.
crack the tin. So hold it with one hand and slap it with the other. All right, so try it out. We're just gonna,
I'm never gonna nail that.
and
never.
we're gonna take the strainer and just let that roll over those rocks.
Ooh-wee.
Nice little bit of color from the bitter in there.
Yes.
Definitely get the tropical, and we are good to go. You can set that tin right in there.
Set what?
No,
Oh,
just
in
set
here.
it. Yeah, there you go.
I was making that
Get
way
that out
too
of the way.
complicated.
And then we need a couple pineapple fronds
Okay.
and a lime. Tweezers if you want to be sanitary, so we're playing professional tonight.
Listen,
And then we're gonna do a little lime wedge in there.
I know how to pity please a cock.
Ma'am, she is
There we
flattered.
go. Is that? Is she? I hope so.
And this is your jungle bird.
All right, you get to try it and see if
Yes,
I did it
ma'am.
right.
I'm sure you
Cheers.
did great.
I know you did right, so this is delicious.
Nice little froth from the pineapple. You definitely get that nice little spice from the whiskey in there.
So
Yeah,
jalapeno.
delicious. Jalaproved.
Excellent. All
Stamp
right,
it.
come on to my pity pleasers. Have you ever pity pleased?
No, ma'am. Mm-mm. If you got it, you deserved it.
Okay, okay. You got it. That is on that. Well, cheers to y'all. Oh, okay. It's gonna pittily give you another one, or very happily. All right, well, cheers to you. I hope you enjoyed the conversation and the cocktail. Make it at home. We'll see you guys next time.